Welcome, option 1. This is your messages from your person reading, so think about your person. Let's see what messages will come through for you. Angels, spirits, and guides, please give option 1 messages from their person in question. Don't bring up anything negative unless it's meant to help us or to prevent it. What messages does option 1's person want them to know or need them to know, please? For those who have chosen option 1. My ring here. I need my space and alone time. So this person you're dealing with is probably distant at the moment. If not, they want to be because they need their space and their alone time. For option 1, what message does their person have for them, their love interest? For option 1, what message does option 1's person want to tell them? My money's tied up with the karmics. So there's some sort of a karmic situation, be that a work situation, family situation, or another person, romantic person in their life that they have their money tied up with. So if that resonates, take it. If not, there might be some other messages in here for you. For option 1, what does their person want to tell them? For option 1, what does their person want to tell them? My home life is a mess right now. For option 1, what does their person want to tell them? I got my karma bad for how I treated you, and I'm changing direction in my life. So this person's money is tied up with the karmics right now. Their home is a mess right now. This reading's most likely going to resonate for someone who's either in a third-party situation or has a family member who's involved in their finances. But whatever the case, their home life is a mess right now, and they got their karma bad for how they treated you. Apparently, they didn't treat you very good, and that's why they're distanced. They've distanced themselves. So most likely, you're in separation, or you've just been noticing this person pulling back from this connection. But I feel like this person does have regrets in how they treated you and that you didn't deserve it, and that it had to do with them not having faith in themselves or you in this connection. So let's do a relationship spread here. Spirits, angels, and guides, please give us clarification on the messages that I pulled for option 1 from their person of interest, their love interest. Give us clarification on the messages that I pulled for option 1, please. Now you're really wanting a love offer, a new beginning in love here. You think about this person a lot. It's probably somebody that you've known for a long time, from childhood perhaps, or somebody from your past, and you want a rejuvenation in this connection, but this person is not coming towards you at this time. They are stuck analyzing in their heads about it. In the past, somebody moved away from a situation because it wasn't working and wasn't going anywhere, and it seemed pointless, so they moved away, and most likely to heal. And at present, the home life is not going very well. Somebody's situation is turned upside down. If they're in a committed relationship or marriage, that's on the rocks. But certainly there is a conflict of values here. In the future, I feel that there's a chance that most of you will have a good turn of events with this connection, where there'll be some sort of communication or being with this person in a romantic way. And in the outcome, I feel like you're no longer going to have to carry the majority of the burden for this connection, and that you will reunite and be together. Okay. So this person could be a fire sign or a water sign. Wow. Okay, let's see. Yeah. So what's going on with this person? Their Chariot in reverse is coming out representing them, and their feelings towards this connection. So, when the Chariot's on the move, it's on the move. It's going forward. It's moving very strong towards something. And when it's in reverse, it's not really doing that. It's not really doing the reverse either. It's more like But the changes that are happening with this person in their life is just so fast that they feel out of control. So this is real out of control energy with this person, which is why they're pulling back here. And it just, justifies what we saw in the messages, that their home life's message, and etc. So I feel like they're being pulled in two directions, perhaps from you and perhaps from this karmic situation or third party situation. And that they feel like they're in fear because they just don't know, what's going to happen here, and they don't feel like they have control, and that's backed up with the Two of Swords in reverse, representing their energy towards you. um, this person needs to go within to get more control over their outer lives, and they need to seek compromise in this connection, and with their current situation. But definitely, they feel they've had some conflicts with you and differences of opinion and values and lifestyle. Um, and there might have been some change that happened here in this connection between you two that has thrown this person off. But definitely, I'm getting with this card that this person um, is romantically involved with two different people, or that there's a conflict between two things that they love. Okay, so take what resonates. I'm reading for a lot of different people, so that should go without saying that not every part of every reading is going to be specifically for you. Okay, if this isn't resonating, there are other readers or readings that you can choose, or another option, but there still might be a message in this for you as we go along. But their feelings towards you is that the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords talks about, being stuck between a rock and a hard place, but with it being in reverse, I feel like it just is saying that they feel frustrated with you and the way things are going between the two of you. I feel like they know that they need to take action instead of just endlessly analyzing a situation, but they don't know how to do it, and they don't know how to take a leap of faith. Okay? So that's why there's stagnation in their connection with you. And you might be clashing swords when you do communicate. That could apply for some of you. And so this is saying that honesty and openness is valuable right now, or important. I think they really want to be honest and open with you. But definite imbalance in your connection with them right now. And perhaps one person wields more power in the connection, and maybe that's why you walked away, or you drifted away with this Six of Swords. You moved from rocky waters to calmer waters where you could go and heal. So somebody left in the connection, and I think for a lot of you it was you. And as a result, we've got this Ten of Cups in reverse, talking about the disharmony in your connection and at home with this person in their home life at present as well, and that things just didn't turn out the way that they had expected it to. And it could be that their family is like materialistic, and they were taught to not put a lot of emphasis on love, so maybe they chose somebody that had more material things than you, or something like that. But I feel like this person is either losing their home, either through separation or divorce, or their children are leaving home. If that applies, take it. Otherwise, this is talking about a breakup in a home, because people don't share values or have different ideas about things like family life. Perhaps they didn't get along with each other's in-laws, if this is a third party, or kids from a former relationship causes problems. But in the future, here we have the beautiful Empress. That's a very positive card for in this position in the future, because it talks about a sensual romantic relationship, and it could be speaking about soulmates, particularly the divine feminine soulmate of the twin flames. And she speaks of maturity and pleasure and creativity in this connection. It could describe a mother figure, so you might be getting pregnant by this person, or they view you as a potential mother figure, or you are the mother of one of their children or something like that, or the mother is playing a role and could be the other party in this third party connection. But again, take what fits your situation. But whatever she's into, this is generally positive with her being upright. If she's like somebody that's into running a business or home with your person, or if this is your person, this is a card of female authority. If you're the feminine, then this is representing you. I think that your person views you very highly as somebody who's nurturing and caring and supporting of yourself and others. And perhaps you might remind them of their mother. Hopefully they have a good relationship with their mother if that's the case, but take what resonates. This also talks about a masculine getting more in touch with their feminine side, but specifically with regards to love, it talks about a mature, loving relationship that's based on mutual trust, mutual affection, and also a very powerful sexual connection here. In your future, looks very good, option one for your future position. And the lifting of burdens in the outcome with the ten of wands in reverse. Okay, lifting of burdens, because that's a card of oppression in the upright. When it's in reverse, it could say that your burdens are lifted, and the responsibilities that you've shouldered have lessened, perhaps because someone has pitched in to share your load. Because you've learned to delegate tasks and set boundaries for yourself, so you have more freedom. So if you set boundaries with this person, if they had you in a third party situation or something like that and you walked away, then it's going to work in the outcome for you, that you're no longer going to be the one carrying the brunt of this connection where we saw that it was imbalanced. Because I see that it was probably the viewer who was doing more in the connection before, but in the outcome that changes, or is changing, definitely will change by the time you reach the outcome. So I feel that it will become more balanced with this person and more secure. And, if you feel uncertain about your partner's level of commitment, or your soon to be partner's level of commitment, you're going to know where you stand. Okay? And it looks like you're going to be standing very beautifully. And some more overall clarification cards. The Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a soulmate card, spiritually guided union, mutual respect, mutual affection. Talks about going on dates. Talks about being in the honeymoon phase with someone. It can talk about a reconciliation if this is someone that you already know. It's showing up in your feelings towards them is the Six of Cups, which is about past life connection and or someone from your past. And the Two of Cups is about becoming a couple. You are advised to take enough time for yourself. Perhaps your person needs to do this. They said they need more time because they're going through a lot of things, and the truth is, hopefully they're taking care of themselves, because with the Four of Swords in reverse, it says that they really need to do that and that they might not be doing that, okay? So when you're dealing with this person, it might be necessary with this Ten of Wands in reverse for you to step up. Don't do more than your fair share, but you're definitely going to need to do your fair share to help this person recover from all of the mess that they're going through right now, if you want to take this person back, or if you want to deal with this person some more. So I feel like it's definitely necessary to give yourself time to heal, especially if you're sick. And if this person's given up on you before, I feel like they regret that now with this card. Have a lot of regrets about it. And if you're the one that's in, for those of you who are in separation, which is most of you, with this person, it was so that you guys could heal old wounds and gain clarity and work on yourselves. So that separation, no matter how long it's been, was meant to be temporary, okay? Because the final card is the Ten of Coins, which talks about it's basically the Ten of Cups, but with a lot more financial security. So it's the best of both worlds. It's happiness, security in a home. It's growing old together, okay? So I feel like, it also speaks to the spiritually guided nature of this connection, and that there's going to be abundance, fulfillment. Perhaps somebody's going to inherit some money from a family member, but definitely a good fortune and having a home together, and pleasure as well. And so it's a very, very positive card to end on. You'll be comfortable in your financial position with this person, and then you guys will be able to retire together, enjoy leisure activities, and do gooder things, and go on trips, or do charity work, all of that kind of stuff. I mean, it can talk about that. For a few of you, you could be so set up that you could just retire early and do charity work, stuff like that, if you wanted to. But definitely for the majority, it's saying simply that this is a happy, successful, secure family life that you're going to have with this person, and you're going to feel financially stable, and it's going to be a mature relationship, and again, a strong possibility for starting a family with this person. This person could be wealthy too. but take what resonates. That's all I have for you, option 1. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you'd like a personal reading, my details about how to get one are in the description box below. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and hit the like button if you liked it. Comment if you feel drawn to, and I will talk to you next time. Welcome, option 2. Thanks for tuning in. So this is your messages from your person reading. Let's get started. Think about your person. Spirits, angels, and guides, what does option 2's person want to say to them? What does option 2's person need or want to say to them, please? Please give us truthful, accurate guidance. And don't bring up anything negative unless it's meant to help us or to prevent it, okay? What do we need to know, and what does this person want to tell option 2? What does this person want to tell option 2, please? Excuse me. I'm trying to keep busy to keep from thinking about you. You're on this person's mind heavily, option 2. Looks like you're distracting them from work or something. They're trying to keep busy, not to think about you. What's going on? What does option 2's person want to tell them? What does option 2's person want to tell them? I want to surprise you. This person wants to surprise you? They're plotting a way to surprise you here. What does option 2's person want to tell them? I feel remorse for mistreating you. They feel remorse for mistreating you on something. And I hope you have support to lean on while we're apart. So evidently most of you are apart either mentally or emotionally and or physically. I didn't realize how much my upbringing and family still influences me. Okay. So they're trying to keep busy from thinking about you because you guys are apart and they feel bad about it. And every time they think about that, it makes them feel bad. They know they mistreated you, and so they don't even want to think about that. But they do want to make it up to you somehow because they want to come forward with a surprise for you. They're trying to figure out a way to surprise you. They acknowledge that, what happened had to do with, their upbringing. So there must have been some sort of toxic upbringing or something like that. And they hope that while you're apart that you have support to lean on. I feel like, a lot of you viewers were the ones to distance yourself from this connection. I feel like this person feels like you deserve better than them. So let's get some tarot on this. Let's do a relationship spread here. Angels, spirits, and guides, please give us clarification on the messages we received for option 2. Please give us clarification on the messages we received for option 2. If you haven't already, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. That does help to keep the channel going. For option 2, spirits, angels, and guides. All right. Yeah, somebody's definitely overwhelmed here, and I see manipulative behavior that led to a painful ending. And besides that ending happening, you still want this person back. You are the one, for most of you, who left this connection, walked away, and you will be coming back to this person. So in the recent past, you've just been focusing on your work. This is your person focusing. They already said they're focusing on the work to not think about you. They're being very diligent. They're really perfecting something that they're doing, really dotting the I's and crossing the T's, watching their P's and Q's at work, to really focus that energy. And, okay, so at present we've got delays in the connection and emotional instability in the near future here, as well as some juggling of finances. There is a new beginning in the outcome. After a painful heartbreak. Okay. So, let's look here. Your person might be married. If they're married, it looks like they're going to be splitting up from that other person. For those of you that resonates, take it, and if it doesn't resonate, then let it go. But let's get into you. Option 2, you've got the Eight of Wands representing you. So the Eight of Wands usually talks about fast action and fast communication. However, you're in reverse. That talks about feeling very overwhelmed at present. Like you've got too much on your plate and you just wish the world would slow down so you could get off. With regards to this connection in particular, something unexpected has happened with regard to the connection. You feel overwhelmed by something regarding it. Unexpected changes have thrown you off balance here. Maybe you needed to relocate, or your person did. So some of you who left the situation did so in part to relocate for your jobs or for some other reason. But you didn't really want to. But definitely, if you just simply left the connection because this person wasn't treating you right, as they said they weren't, then, you did the right thing, even though you didn't want to. You did it. So you deserve props for that. And I just feel like, maybe this relationship came together in sort of a whirlwind and happened really fast. Maybe it just never really felt under your control, but it certainly doesn't feel under your control now. It could have started off as a secret affair. Some of you might be in a secret affair with this person, especially if they're married here. And their feelings towards this connection, the Ten of Swords. I thought it was in reverse, but it doesn't matter. It's not in reverse. So yeah, it talks about a painful ending here. Betrayal and giving up. And this is how they feel, that they feel betrayed by the fact that you gave up. Okay? They're just exhausted and very saddened by it, if you could see the guy on the card laying there with a bunch of swords in his back. But this is also saying that painful time is ending, okay? And this person is just wanting to clear away like the mess of the past between the two of you, because they're just exhausted thinking about it. That's why they're always trying not to think about it. But they want to just make way for something new, make a clean break from their past pain and the past pain in this connection, so that you guys can have a new start. Also, this person might have a family member that they feel exhausted from having to take care of. That could have affected your connection. Yeah. But you can definitely, I feel like this person is looking forward to starting over with, being free of the troubles of the past. But first you need to come back, which we can see that you want to do here with the Eight of Cups in reverse. However, this person's energy towards this connection in general is the Magician in reverse. And I feel like they're just not able to manifest this at this time. They just lack the confidence to do it. They don't feel like they've got enough to offer you, enough charm. They're not attractive enough. There's something about them that they're doubting, that they don't feel is good enough for you to attract you back here with that that Magician in reverse. I feel like they're really feeling a lot of self-doubt regarding you, and that they feel like they need to improve their skills or their knowledge or their confidence in order to approach you. And yeah, so their self-esteem is really taking a hit here. And they also may be viewing this connection with you as a power struggle, or the connection with their current partner, for those who have another partner, as a power struggle. And so there's some manipulative behavior from this person, coming from this person. So this is also the type of person to keep secrets or be deceptive, which if they're having an illicit affair with you, then that would explain that. And but regardless, I feel like they're lonely and tired in their current circumstances, whether they're with someone else or not. So they're diligently working here to distract themselves, but also I feel like you're both willing to work on the connection. Some of you might have met through work, but don't have to. Some of them might be involved in the family business. At present, we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse, so upright. That's a passionate new beginning, but this is talking about delays when it's in reverse. So this connection is stalled out here. And you're both feeling frustrated and impatient about it. I feel like you both want to be together. I feel like, again, your person is really questioning themselves. They're having to rethink their plans and make adjustments and wait for a better time to approach you or make some new offer. so that you can have this Ace of Wands. And I feel like before this ending occurred, because the majority of you experienced an ending with this person, the relationship was short-lived but very highly enjoyable. Okay, and again, I'm getting the sense that this was like an illicit affair, secret affair, and that somebody might have expected or wanted it to turn into something more, of approached the connection with rose-colored glasses, but now they're seeing what they really want, and so are you. And so I feel like you're both just in this energy of trying to figure it out, you know, trying to balance home and work responsibilities, keeping yourself busy, focusing on, your finances and your choices. And I think it really puts you up and down in your emotions, both of you. And in the future, this is the truth too. This is in the future position. So it does mean good fortune. I feel like your ability to handle many things at once, option two, will improve, and you will feel less overwhelmed about this connection in the near future. I feel like maybe this person is going to start contributing some effort to the connection, some resources, or just working more with you to have a better balance together. But I do feel like this is a choice that needs to be made by your person, and that they're going to be weighing that choice in the future. But there is a new beginning here, one that feels fated. So we've got the Fool card. Somebody's going to take a leap of faith in the outcome, and I feel like it is your person's going to take a leap of faith. And they're not going to have all the answers. They're not going to know exactly what they're doing, but that's really what makes it a leap of faith, right? If you were completely secure in your decision and in your actions, you wouldn't be in this youthful, like innocent, trusting, hopeful, opportunistic energy here, looking at a connection with you as an opportunity, having this new beginning with you as an opportunity. So when this person says that they want you to be supported right now as you go through, I think they want you to be spiritually supported as well. I think they know that they broke your heart, that they've hurt you with this third party situation. It really stings with that Three of Swords. But I feel like there's a new stage going to happen here in this connection with you. And I feel like, again, that you feel fated, and your person feels that this is fated, that you've met your soulmate. So you will be entering a time of joy, openness, and excitement. And it's likely going to be with this fire sign king. This somebody makes a very loyal friend, a wise advisor, a fair employee or employer. Well, both actually, but usually they're in a leadership position when they're a king. Got a lot of leadership energy to them, successful person. This card is good fortune for this connection, regardless of the situation. And I feel like he's going to show up as someone that you can trust. Because, for those this is resonating with, they will be leaving somebody out in the cold in order to come towards you. And then often this king is a married king. Kings often are, especially this one. So he's got high ideals, he's intelligent, he's going to be honest with you, and he's going to be active, independent, passion for life, adventurous type person. If this sounds like who you're dealing with, then this reading is for you. If it doesn't, then maybe choose another reading or another reader. But for those who this resonates, this king is good fortune, and it says that this relationship with them in the future is going to be a strong one, full of passion and affection. And that I think this person's going to make you feel alive, you're going to feel creative, and yeah. Alright, that's all I have for you, option two. I think that's it for that. Yeah, they are definitely leaving somebody out in the cold for you, though. Because I feel like they need you. I feel like your person feels like they need you. Okay? And I feel like they're just such at a loss when they're not with you. And I do think that they worry about you. Some of you might not be doing so well financially, because we did see the message that I hope that you have people to lean on during this time apart. And if that's the case, they want to come in and be your king and help you out with that as well. But mostly they just love you. I feel like the current connection that they're in is with someone that's draining their energy, and somebody that they feel that they've invested a lot in, and they just feel like all they do is drain them. This king feels drained by this current partner or current situation that they're in. And they want to move away from that, and they want to come towards you and have a new beginning. A new beginning is fated with this person between the two of you. So, you know, best wishes with that. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes the way that you want it to. You guys can see eye to eye and heal your differences and all of that. But that's all I've got for you. And hit the like button if you liked it. I'll talk to you next time. Welcome, option 3. This is your messages from your person reading. So think about your person, the person that you're interested in. I'll shuffle the cards a couple of times. I already shuffled off camera. Angels, spirits, and guides, please give us clear, accurate, and loving guidance for option 3 from their person. What messages does their person want them to know? What messages do they need to know? Please don't bring up anything negative unless it's meant to help us or prevent it. Thank you. What does option 3's person want them to know? What message does option 3's person have for them? I'm mad at myself for how I behaved. We've got some misbehaviors today, but what else is new? They're mad at themselves for how they misbehaved or how they behaved, option 3. What else does option 3's person want to tell them, please? What else does option 3's person want to tell them? What else does option 3's person want to tell them, please? What else does option 3's person want to tell them? Being tight-lipped. What else does option 3's person want to tell them, please? What else does option 3's person want to tell them? Give them another mix here. What else does option 3's person want to tell them, please? There we go. I'm afraid you will find someone else. So they haven't treated you very well, and so that leaves them afraid that you will find someone else. What else does option 3's person want to tell them? I've never felt this connected to anyone before. They feel very connected to you. What else does option 3's person want to tell them, please? My money's tied up with the karmics. My home life is a mess right now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Begrudgingly, I have to say that all 3 readings seem like they're from the same collective, just focusing on different issues, slightly different issues. So these 2 cards, my home life is a mess right now, and my money's tied up with the karmics, came out specifically for option 1. So if this reading resonates with you, then you might check out option 1 as well. This person feels like you deserve someone better than them. And I do feel like they are wanting to cut off the karmic if they haven't already. Their money is tied up with them. They are afraid that, you're going to find someone else. So let's do a relationship spread on this, please, Spirit, for option 3. Angels, spirits, and guides, please give us clarification on the messages we received from option 3. Your person is watching you. You are obsessed with your person. Your person wants a new beginning with you, but it's delayed. In the past, you both have been waiting a long time for this. And at present, your person is sort of sitting on his throne, concerned with status, money, and a connection with a karmic or a third party, be that a family member or another romantic partner, is based in financial security. In the future, there looks like there's going to be some sort of a celebration or a reconciliation, and in the outcome, it looks good. Very good. Okay. So I feel like, for those of you this is resonating with, you're coming out in the King of Swords energy, so you are just really fed up with the situation. It doesn't matter the gender on the card. It could resonate with you even if you're female. But when this king is in reverse, it's someone that I think you're feeling mean because this person treated you mean. Because didn't they say that? I know they said that. I'm mad at myself for how I behaved. Okay, so you feel like roundabout is fair play, and you want to be mean to them back. Kind of like feeling judgmental towards this person, and you don't want to hear any BS from this person. You're very narrow-minded about what you will accept from them. So there is some differences here between the first pile and this one, but mostly just in the fact that you are feeling like unhappy, and to say the least, and or you just might be, fickle and indecisive yourself right now. You might be talking about this person behind their back, or they might have done that to you, and you're angry about it, and that's understandable. This card, I feel like you have to watch your back towards this person, because your energy towards them is, or how you feel towards them, this is how you feel generally towards the connection, this is how you feel specifically, is that this person's like the devil. But this card says that you are perhaps being too critical or judgmental. Okay, this person hurt you, so you want to hurt them, or maybe you're thinking, particularly negative and hurtful thoughts towards them. Just to sort of like make yourself feel strong because this person hurt you, and you're trying to, get back at them. Could be that you were in a nasty argument. For some of you, really nasty arguments and really nasty things were said, and so as a result of that, you're feeling like the devil towards this person. But as I said before, I feel like you are obsessed with this person, or you feel an obsession with them. Perhaps it's a sexual obsession. No judgment, that's what that card can mean. So, and I feel like you're sort of in your ego or in your pride about this person. If the energies are vice versa, then put it vice versa. If you think that's more describing them, then take it that way. But I'm reading for a lot of different people. Okay, so again, with the reevaluating the relationship, if this person is with somebody for money reasons, I really think you think very poorly of them for that. That they've allowed themselves to get chained with the golden handcuff, so to speak. That's a metaphor for people who allow themselves to get chained to either an unsuitable job or to an unsuitable partner, but they just do it for like the social security. Well, maybe some of you, social security or the status, the financial stability of it. Okay, unfortunately, there are a lot of people out there that do that. If that's not resonating, it could just be talking about having old fears and hang-ups about this person and not feeling trusting towards them because of the way that they treated you and manipulated you in the past. I think you're probably questioning, how healthy this connection is, if it's, too obsessive, or if it's abusive or harmful in any way, in which case, obviously you'd be better off without this person. But it can be saying that you're asking yourself these questions like, are the character flaws in this person something that you can overcome? I really feel you're judging them harshly, and I don't know, for some of you that judgment is going to be fair and grounded in reality, and for some of you, you're just really upset with this person from a nasty argument, or just the mistreatment that they did to you has really turned you against them, at least in your mind at this time. Okay, but for others of you, still you're feeling, self-imposed bondage towards this person, unwilling to move on from them. And I feel like this person isn't exactly, totally moved on from you either, with the Page of Swords talking about they're observing you from a distance. They know that they're immature, they don't have anything to offer you at this time, but they still like to contact you. This card can sometimes represent a message or a text or an email, some sort of small communication. And so they're keeping an eye on you, I feel, because this is their energy towards you. And I do feel that they feel like they're in uncharted territory. They don't have a lot of experience with a connection this deep, because didn't it say I've never felt this connected to anyone before? And so they're really like studying you from afar to try to figure out a way to move towards you, to get you a message. I think they're just genuinely curious about you as well. But they do feel, fearful. Which, you're showing up as this king in reverse. So this little boy would be fearful of you, metaphorically speaking. Take what resonates. I do definitely think that they're thinking about reaching out, though. You're like a challenge that they want to take on, but they're just like practicing, so to speak. Metaphorically speaking, they're like building themselves up in order to pass this test. They know it's going to be a test to come towards you. And I don't feel like they don't want to battle with you, they don't want to fight with you, but I think they will if they have to. They just aren't likely to win, it doesn't look like. And, sometimes this card can indicate them putting you up on a pedestal, but I think this person's, like I said, kind of immature and has a detached view of this connection and of you, for the reasons I already described. And their general energy towards the connection is the Ace of Wands. So it is in reverse, talking about, the passionate new beginning is on hold, because there have been complications and frustrations, and that I think your person does feel impatient about it. I think they're, again, questioning themselves whether or not they could actually pull it off, getting back together with you, or getting a positive response from you. And I think they go back and forth, rethinking their plans, making adjustment to their plans, and then they say, oh, well, no, I'm not going to do it because I'm going to wait for a better time, back and forth like that. I think that you did have an enjoyable connection, but it might have been really hot and really fast. Yeah, like a sparkler. Burns really bright, really for a short amount of time. What you're really wanting is like a campfire that just keeps steadily burning. I mean, generally speaking, that's how healthy relationships are defined, as something that is not too extreme. And I feel like your connection was extreme, with either codependencies related to sex, materialism, or some other sort of addiction or indulgence like that. So take what resonates. But again, I feel like you both have been, cutting those things out of your life that no longer serve you. You've both been working on your money and waiting for the right time. I think, with the Emperor here in the upright, that your person is kind of sitting pretty. I feel like, where they're currently at, they do feel like they're large and in charge. Emperor is someone who likes to be in charge, sit on their throne, and have, money and status be the forefront or the main value in their life. Or this could be you, take it what resonates. If it's you, then you're sitting pretty financially. You're probably doing pretty well. You're probably somebody who is in control. You might like things done your own way, but you do it because you want to create win-win situations for everyone. And you do like to be in charge, but generally speaking, you have like a nurturing parental vibe about you. And I feel like this person does as well. And if that's representing that your person, then they have that vibe, except when it comes to you. When it comes to you, they're scared of you, and also they're tempted by you. And so that's at present, the Emperor. And then we've got celebrations or coming together with the Three of Cups here. So in the near future, Three of Cups is talking about a celebration, so maybe you'll run into each other at a bar, at a party, at a wedding celebration, or it could be that you meet, for drinks as friends, and then go from there with that Three of Cups. Some of you might just, need to renew your friendship and get going, as friends again. Yeah, until this person unties their money from the karmic, but because their home life's a mess right now. I think that they, yeah, you might be going to the bar, try to find someone else in the future. Going out with your girlfriends or your guy friends, whatever, the case may be. And trying to find someone else. But you'll be having a good time regardless here. Being in a community of like-minded spirits. And in the outcome we have the Queen of Coins. So your money's going to be good in the outcome. And with regards to connection, since that's the question here, I feel like it's positive. Because this Queen coming out in the upright is all about comfort, security, wealth, generosity, and fertility for some of you. Somebody might be celebrating the birth of a child. Yeah. This is someone, often a feminine, who is financially savvy, has a very good understanding of the material world. And she can, indicate success, particularly with regard to money and other resources. So if this person is with this other partner because they have more financial resources than you, I see that you're going to be doing pretty well your darn self. And so that shouldn't be an issue going forward. I think that's something that you're involved in could harvest soon, and you'll be enjoying the fruits of your labors here with this. Or, technically somebody is going to go into labor because, this could be a card of fertility. But regardless, this is a practical, wise, and generous, sensual energy. Somebody that likes to be at home, likes to be comfortable. Very similar to this king in a sense. Of course, the king is like more of a macho or masculine representation of this energy. But for those of you who will be going on to have a relationship with this person, will be reconciling with this person, which is a distinct possibility here, very likely for some of you to reconcile with this person soon enough, within 3 months, then the relationship will be mature, sincere, and full of sexual and sensual pleasures and comforts and financial security and all the good things in life here. And I think that you're going to have some fears about that because of the past history between the two of you with the Moon card in reverse. Because the Moon card talks about deception, illusions, being afraid, shady behavior in general, right? The unconscious even. It's mysterious, the Moon card. But, and I feel like you still will, this person needs to earn your trust back and vice versa. I don't think that it's going to be like rainbows and butterflies, all the way out the gate initially or immediately. So you want to listen to your voice within regarding this person, especially if they deceived you in the past. They've disappointed you and hurt you in the past. There's been some toxic energy here before. So you just want to listen to your inner voice is what this card is saying when this card is appearing in reverse. So I think this is also talking about your person tying up loose ends from their past with this other connection that they're in, or other situation they're involved in. Especially if it's regarding other women, including a mother here. You're going to be wondering if you're deluding yourself about this connection. And, this card cautions you not to try to behave like somebody that you're not. Don't cast yourself in an unreal light to win this person's affection. Just be yourself. You want this person to love you for who you are, right? Not, don't deceive them and don't deceive yourself. Be consistent, and you will be rewarded with this, the Sun card. And the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. Very, very positive. And it looks again with that baby on that card looking like, yeah, a mother's given birth to a baby here. That's going to resonate for some of you. And if you don't want that to resonate, then, keep your legs closed. Or get on the birth control pill or, wrap it up. But happiness is in your outcome. Pleasure, success, self-expression, clarity, vitality. And it brightens any other negative cards in the reading, okay? So it brightens this somewhat negative moon card that came out right before it. This is why I'm feeling that this is going to be your fears. And I don't feel that your fears are ungrounded, you know, based on the history with this person. But don't listen to fear, listen to your intuition going forward here. Allow this person to tie up the loose ends of their past. And, you know, it's going to be a bright and happy day for you guys. A new day is dawning in this connection. So it's a positive answer to this reading here. And it talks about inspiration and being productive together. And having your day in the sun. And it looks like you have been waiting for that for quite some time. So a happy, pleasurable relationship is on offer for you, option 3. You're going to feel content and comfortable with this person and them with you, and you're going to inspire one another and enjoy being together. So, you know, if you're looking for love, this card can herald a bright and beautiful romance. For some of you who are going to be going out with your friends because you're like, to hell with this dude or gal, and you're going to find someone new like this person's afraid you're going to do, you know, you can't lose here. Whether it's with this person or someone else, you're going to have a bright and beautiful romance. Thanks, option 3. I hope you liked that reading, and if you did, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and you can hit the bell notification to receive notifications when I upload a new video. And if you'd like a personal reading, the details on how to get one are in the description box below. Thanks for watching.